Hey, bitch, it's the astronaut, the spiritual warrior, astronaut, the spin, and I'm just making a random video, I'm over here walking and shit. I'm at the damn pool, tennis courts over there in the back. It feels good right now, but shit, I'm just testing myself, you know what I mean? Just, making this video, just seeing how my mind works and stuff like that. Shit, I just know, you know what I mean? It's just a time for like, moving at our own pace when it comes to like our mental, physical, and spiritual structures that we're building for ourselves. You know what I mean? Like, right now, especially with like Chiron and Aries, like us moving too quick or not, taking our time and like assessing, making sure that the seeds we're planting is in the right soils and the right, coming from the right space. Like, we'll make a few mistakes, so we got to make sure like that we're having to take our time and be kind of like patient with ourselves, you know what I mean? Because the stuff we're building, as long as we stay consistent, and we stay comfortable with what we are creating, like we'll be able to kind of be more in some form of alignment with ourselves and the pace of like the world that we're in, you know what I mean? Because ultimately these forms that I'm speaking about are some type of transit, specifically speaking Mars and Mars and Taurus and Chiron and Aries. So we just want to make sure we're taking our time and shit, and kind of just almost in a sense leaving a little bit up to you could say God or whatever you want to call it, to kind of just play its role and handle what it needs to handle while we're down here in this world, just steady structuring and building and creating those foundations for the life that we want to experience, or the life that we want to share with others, because a lot of us share our lives with other people. But yeah, like, yeah, man, you got the mail passing by and shit. About to get some good old mail, good old package. But yeah, we want to try to stay as lighthearted as possible, as well. Just not even now, but just period. Like, shit, I mean, just because, anything we do with a light heart always has a more, not subtle, but like, how you doing today? Thank you. Have a good one. But, what's it called? Yeah, just stay lighthearted, just because of the fact that, whatever we do end up manifesting for ourselves, even if you do plant some bad seeds or some shit like that, you'll still be able to kind of bounce back because you're not so settled into some deep emotions or some shit. Oh shit, hold on. Yo, Jeannie. Oh shit. I don't know. But yeah, man. As long as we stay lighthearted will be able to, if you do manifest some bullshit, given that you are already in some kind of circumstance, you'll be able to, goddamn it, you know, bounce back from that a little bit better than typical if you were, you know, deeply rooted in some kind of emotion, or like some shit that you kind of just built for yourself physically, whether it be like some kind of obligation or responsibility that you may necessarily not have wanted, or like fucking care for as much as you thought you did, you know what I mean? So it's very nice to like be able to kind of sit back and like, you know, allow kind of your intentions to unfold. And like it can be unpredictable a little bit right now because Uranus is in Taurus. You know how things might show up, but you have to trust and believe and just have faith that the circumstance that you are creating for yourself and the things that you're focused on is you know, the things that is in your heart and your gut and your mind, that, you know, is considered growth for you, and it's considered like something stable for you, you know. And of course that always comes from that internal space when we're able to like get inside of ourselves, not beside ourselves, and just, you know, observe like what kind of shit are we creating for ourselves, what kind of shit are we focused on, what kind of shit are we giving our time and energy to. Because all these things, although they are like almost, you know, taken for granted by many, they're one of the most powerful tools that we do have to our disposal. You know, we got many tools out here, whether it's like shit you use for like rituals and spells, or shit you do for you know, astrology, numerology, all that kind of stuff. Like, but we forget some of the simplest tools that we do have is our energy, or just like our focus, or you know, our time. Like, these are all things that we can utilize in order to create a more productive circumstance for ourselves, you know. And yeah, like all of that is very important, you know. It's not just be so fixated on one practice, one tool, and just getting lost all the way into that. Because at the end of the day, these are all our forms of lostness, you know. And we're supposed to create our you know, our world from these lostnesses by taking what we know, applying it, getting that wisdom, and then building some form that can take us to greater internal spaces where we are able to fulfill that space with a substance that is more characterized for ourselves and the world, to be used to you know, change the world, because that's the ultimate goal, you know what I mean? It's not just about securing yourself or securing your circumstance, because nothing really you know, nothing really changes in the world if you just secure your own circumstance, and that's it, you know what I mean? But unless, like, you know, it's for a cause where you do secure your own circumstance, and then you you just use your circumstance in order to impact the space of others in a constructive way, like that's a beautiful thing to do, you know. Because there's people in those positions who don't even do that at all, But that's, you know, what we're here for in the world, is to kind of just observe these things, take what we have to take from those types of natures, and, you know, change it if it needs to be changed. And if it's broke, you know, if it's not broke, then we don't fix it, you know. But yeah, this is a short little video, you know. Just once again, just getting on and making a video just cause, you know what I mean, like it felt good. It feels good right now. The wind is breezy, you know what I mean, easy breezy. And yeah, you know, we got to remember to keep our spirits beautiful, but make it nasty when it needs to get nasty, you know what I mean. So in the sense of, like, you know, there is always times where you do have to fight fire with fire, in whatever way. So yeah, you know, it's just Astronaut on a little talk on this beautiful Friday afternoon and shit. So, you know, whatever day it is for you, whatever you're focused on today, or whenever you take the time out to see this, you know, just remember to always nurture and cultivate the space that you want to see for yourself, and you want to ultimately see for others as well, because, you know, it's not just you in the world. It's not just your goals, your passions and shit like that. You also got shit in the world that is, like, you know, greater than just you. So yeah, I love y'all. Peace.